if she is the kind of girlfriend that speaks and asserts herself and he listens, then that means she has a degree of influence over him. That means she can convince him to do things, she can convince him to be a better person. And because they've been together for 2 years, chances are that this influence will actually catch on over time. So Dikin Ben is saying rather than consider it a red flag and advise that she quits the relationship, it might be worth giving it a little bit more time for it to bloom, a little bit more time for that influence to grow into something that she would actually see and yield results. But if she's the kind of girlfriend who anything he says, she just says, okay, yes, no problem, then she obviously doesn't have that kind of influence over him enough to change him in the way that he needs to be changed, particularly in the way that he needs to speak to people, in the way he needs to relate to people. So she's saying that maybe she should invite him to more of their corporate gatherings, take him out to more places, let him enjoy new series, but sometimes see how people conduct themselves. And talk to him in a way that influence that she has over him can hold in a positive way, and then lead him to be better, basically. So he's saying, let's not just give up and call it a red flag and move on, but maybe let's just keep it together and still just keep watering this particular seed, and hopefully it will bloom, basically. Thank you very much, Dickenberg. Thank you for calling. All right, another incoming message, and this one is from Olubi from Magboro. Olubi says, let Flora put herself and family in the shoes of others. Her guy is rude too. If she feels she can bear them all, then let her go ahead with the mindset that what goes round comes around. She's only a pet now. Worst actions may come behind the screen. Okay? I believe Olubi is basically saying that Flora should put herself in the shoes of the other people that her boyfriend has been mean to. And if she can take it, then she should know that what goes around comes around. So with time, worse things may happen if they're not careful. All right, Olama is still saying the guy is just respecting her beautiful body. Marriage will show you where, if you go ahead and marry someone that will respect you now and not respect you later. So many things change after marriage, body, beauty, and then you know that he's really a rude guy. Interesting. All right, thank you very much. Still keep your messages coming in. Still keep your calls coming in. We're still on Adult Conversations on your Women Radio WFM 91.7. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, sorry, it's Henry calling back.
All right, very quickly, Harry, because you've called before.
I respect the opinion of the last caller. I really do respect his opinion. But you see, sometimes in life, with the way the country is, I mean, talking about this part of Nigeria, Nigeria, with the problem, situation going here and there, there are some chances people should not take when it comes in terms of character, when it comes down to somebody you are going to spend your life with. If for 2 years, like you said, the girl will try to talk him out, he shunned her. If he does that, he's not the type that is ready to be corrected or listened to. If he really values the girl, the lady, he will listen to the lady. Marriage. We know how it is. There are ladies who want to get. There are some sides of I just to get that lady. By the time you get her, then other things to start unveiling. That's just a simple truth. You cannot just change human being. It is the human being that wants to be changed that can change. Not change anybody. Because tomorrow, that kind of person that has pride definitely has anger problem. Find out from the lady. Anybody that has pride and arrogance have anger problem. And when the anger problem comes, it's not something you can control because it's a different spirit. And if it's the type that drinks alcohol or something, and two of you are living together as married couples, there are things that will happen that he might not be able to endure. The anger will definitely come. So if she still wants to keep the relationship, maybe into a therapist. So see where maybe working on through it works fine, doesn't work, then she has down. That's just it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much for calling. Very interesting point of view. And I'm very appreciative of the different schools of thought that we're getting tonight. This basically explains the fact that not everybody will think about one thing the same way. Yes, it might start off that way, but with time, you see people break away into what they really want to say and basically just explore other options as opposed to the obvious. As opposed to the obvious. But in this case now, in this particular case today of the story of Farah, there's a lot of light that is being shed on the fact that if he can't change now that they're in a relationship, there are higher chances that that is not going to happen when they're married. Basically, it's not going to happen. She probably is not going to be excited to have him around because you're scared that this one made this one no go yarn dust for now. May no go yarn dust for person pace, may the slap us for road or something like that. So before you know it, you're even scared about your own life because according to Harry is saying that there are chances that the person who has pride issues, like somebody who is proud, would most likely have like different. Okay, there's one thing I wanted to say, but would most likely have maybe a different point of view or a different means of expression. So this could be a factor. This could be a factor, but honestly, it really doesn't sound excusable. It really doesn't sound excusable. It really doesn't do anything for the entire story. It really doesn't do anything for the entire story. But it is so important to understand that there are so many ways to do different things. But when it comes to marriage, yes, there are still so many different ways. But the deciding factor is that deciding factor of, okay, I want to marry this person, I don't want to do. It's there, and you need to make it in a way that you've considered everything that concerns that. So Flora, if you still want to stay in that relationship, by all means go ahead and do that. If you don't want to still stay in that relationship, by all means. So basically just give yourself some grace. And I say that because of what Dickie Ben said. You know, that sometimes you're a person of influence and you're trying to teach this other person something, but it's like they're like, no, don't touch my head, don't touch my head, don't touch my head. So it's a slippery slope, basically. I really want to say so much, but I feel like I don't want to overshadow the comments that are coming in. So indulge me, send in your comments, send in your ideas. Just basically let's see how this goes. Let's see how it goes. Because the truth of it, nobody wants to be stuck in a relationship or a marriage with somebody that you don't think will have your back when it comes to just talking and being open. Because yes, he has never done it to you, but because you've seen it onto people, you're probably thinking, oh, what's the problem? Why is everything this way? So there's nothing to worry about in reality. But because it looks like this person that I'm with, this person can be weird sometimes, you now want to operate a bit differently just to be ready for a backup plan and to know what to do going forward. But in this case, this seems like it's already a culture for him. It seems like this is possibly a habit. This is possibly something that he's been doing and wasn't told about. Well, truth of matter is, it doesn't change the fact that Flora's boyfriend is still proud and being just disrespectful and all. And then sometimes you just want to hear certain things and take action into your own hands. But that's why we're having this conversation today. Please do not do that. Do not go out of anyone. Don't do that. Just basically don't stalk anyone. Let it be Let it be original. Whatever it is that she wants to tell him in a bid to make him be better, let it be original. Let it not be some line taken from a book or taken from something at any point in time.
Put on your church shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off!
What is it you're trying to say? It's time to buckle up, because we're in the driver's seat. Women Radio 91.7.
We at ShopRite are wishing all our Muslim staff and customers a happy celebration. To be part of this big celebration, we've got lower prices on essential goods to make this year's celebration sweet and special. Buy 12 pet bottles of Pepsi Mirinda 2 at 1,599 naira 99 kobo, and different bags of rice and cooking oil. Look in store for more offers. Prices valid till the 17th of July 2022. ShopRite, lower prices you can trust always. Are you searching for durable, guaranteed, elegant, affordable home products? At Eleganza Industrial City Limited, we put you first. From plastic chairs for adults and babies, party tables and school tables, disposable plates and cups, as well as reusable plastics, food warmers and cooling boxes, trash bins of various sizes, baby diapers, lady sanitary care products, luggage of various sizes, hair threads, and lots more. Eleganza Industrial City Limited has got you covered with our elegantly designed products in unique shapes and sizes. Visit us at kilometer 68 Lekki Epe Expressway after Eleko Junction, Ibeju Lekki, Lagos. Or you can call 081 801 99999 or 090 914 73665, or you can send us an email at eleganzaindustrialcity@yahoo.com, info@eleganzagroups.com, or sales@eleganzagroups.com. You can visit our website www.eleganzagroups.com. Eleganza Industrial City Limited. The name is our guarantee.
My name is Donatus, and I be village man. All of them like to blame us village people because on our business so they do well. Sure, when I think say we don't get our own issue. I'm ready. Village people don't get your time. Check yourself first. Village people are the reason your business isn't growing. Introducing Money Point, a business bank that helps you realize your business dreams with easy access to quick loans, ease of payment collections, and general business management tools. Visit www.moneypoint.com and let's help you power your business dreams. Money Point, powering dreams.
Oh yeah, give the left and right, son.
You think you know Nigeria's biggest shoes?
This battery is a problem.
Get in the ring on the Big Shoe Show every weekday from 4 to 5 p.m. on WFM 91.2.
Female genital mutilation, FGM, is a harmful practice that affects women and girls. Let's talk FGM every Wednesday at 2 p.m. on Women Radio WFM 91.7. Together, we must fight against FGM and end this harmful practice in Nigeria. Let's talk FGM Wednesdays 2 p.m. on Women Radio WFM 91.7. Let's talk FGM is supported by Hasty Health Initiative.
Our world is threatened by terrorism, wars, killings, and various vices. Its effects are mostly felt by women and girls. Peace and security is a collective responsibility as it concerns women, girls, and boys. Join WANEP on Women's Voices for Peace every Tuesday at 3 p.m. on Women Radio WFM 91.7 as we engage on issues of women, peace, and security. On Women's Voices for Peace on Women Radio WFM 91.7.
Still Adult Conversations on your Women Radio WFM 91.7, and it's 25 minutes to 8. And today we're still profiling the story of Flora. My name is Sumto Titilayo Ajama. Yes, tonight Flora is telling us about the fact that she and her boyfriend have been in a 2-year relationship and everything's going well in their relationship. However, her problem with him, because this is everything she wants, her problem with him is that he doesn't take to correction, basically. The actual problem here is that her boyfriend is proud and he's rude to other people. She says not to her because he says he loves her, but he's rude to other people. He's rude to other people. He's hateful of them, and sometimes it's just you just want to just create a setting where things can just work. Where things can work. That's just what you want sometimes when you think about simple things like this. Because they've been in a 2-year relationship. Everything is fine, and then it just becomes a whole thing. It just becomes a whole thing, and then she literally has to come out to adult conversations to say, look, my boyfriend is. So, I mean, it's obvious that there's so much more to be done, but at the same time, it's also something that makes you wonder, like, the future of this couple. So would they make it and see a wedding at the end of the day, or what exactly? All right, so there's just so much to keep asking about this particular situation, particularly because this is a guy that she says is everything that she wants, meaning that this guy get every other thing where she wants, the guy gets him. He's okay with giving. He's okay with it. Just basically, let's